What's everybody up to? I'm just chilling. I'm just watching TV. Not going out tonight. Not feeling great. So just thought I'd do live and see what everybody's doing. See how everybody is. Just watching the snooker. So. So what's the World Cup like? I don't know whether it's on yet. I haven't switched it on. Not touched it. Can't be arsed with it, to be honest. Can't be arsed with the game. I've literally just finished with FIFA, to be honest. Not just had enough of it. It's just crap. You know, it's not going to change. It's not going to get any better. It's just going to frustrate me even more. So that's the reason why I just can't be bothered, to be honest, with it. You know, so what's everybody up to? Hey guys, hey, you alright? What are you up to this weekend? Got any plans or anything? Cheers, thanks mate. Appreciate it. Appreciate that, thank you. I might do, I don't know, I might do a Christmas giveaway. I'm not sure yet. What kind of things would you would you recommend? Okay. Probably going to the pub. But yeah, I don't know. Not sure. I might do to watch some football. Should have done Eye of the Tiger. Yeah, good point. Probably. Yeah. Rising up, back on the street. Yeah, I've got the snooker on, mate. Yeah, I'm watching the snooker. I'm just chilling, watching the snooker. So, but I mean, I felt, I mean, I'm getting on with things, but you know, I felt a bit low earlier. But I'm getting through things. So, you know. I'm still not 100%, still not my normal self yet, but you know. But yeah, slowly getting there. Yeah, still working. Yeah, I wasn't too well yesterday. They sent me home because I don't know. I was just like got like the shakes and stuff. I was like shaking, you know, and stuff, and just absolutely drained, no energy at all. So I wasn't sure whether I had COVID or anything, but I'm still tasting everything. I've still got the taste of food and what have you. So. So definitely got that.
Unfortunately, I just drifting into bulk. There's almost no this time, and the tuck in behind Brown.
Yeah, I do. You know, I still do take it. Like I say, I'm on like the anxiety tablets. So, but I don't know. I mean, I keep thinking to try not to take it, but sometimes I have to, just because, like, you know, I'm feeling a little bit low in myself or something, you know. So it does. I don't know. I don't even really actually notice it, you know, doing anything, but I suppose it does anyway. But because that's what it's supposed to do. But I don't really see any effect of it. But like, I don't know whether it's the medication making me feel, you know, shaky and stuff. I don't know whether it's the effects of that. I don't know. I think I need a bloody shave. It's getting a bit scruffy around here now. It's getting a bit much, so I might have to get a bit of a trim. I think. I just really noticed. I ain't really took any much notice, to be honest. But yeah, it's getting a bit too much now, so I might have to give it the old trim and get rid of it and tidy up a bit, I think. So I might do that tomorrow. I might go to the hairdresser and just have a shave and tidy up. Get me out of the house for a little bit as well.
It's that great grounding that they had, and people like Malcolm who gave it.
Didn't intend it to grow like that. Just can't be asked to shave.
He wasn't just a batch up down the club. It was tournaments. It was difficult.
Hi, MJ.
It was all character building.
Good to see you, mate. You all right? What are you up to this weekend? Much? Yeah, just keep it neat, yeah.
It's panning out.
Yeah, it's just got like, it's like a bloody edge and it's just outgrown everywhere. But it's not like level or anything, it's just like, it seems to be growing more on that side than it is.
Top players just don't want to or can't afford to play
I don't know.
standard safety shot, bringing Reds into play because you know the consequences of leaving one.
I was chilling watching the snooker, to be honest. I felt like really drained all day, so I haven't been in today, but I felt like, because like they gave me the day off anyway, just because I'm always in anyway. I'm always in. I never have time off work, but they expected me not to be in, and I did tell them yesterday.
I must feel like he's back playing John Higgins against some of the safety that Trump is producing.
Oh, okay. Are you watching for? Is United playing tomorrow? I thought they were playing. Was it? Who were they supposed to be playing? Is it Villa, or is it West Ham? I can't think who the. Oh no, we played West Ham, didn't we? Did we play West Ham? And we beat West Ham. Is it Villa we're playing? I don't even know who we're playing. If we are playing. I know it's away because it was the last home game at United anyway. Oh, we got Villa. Yeah. I think that will be kind of a tough match, really, because, like, Villa with the new... As you know, like, with everybody who has new managers, they seem to step up, don't they? It's Liverpool Spurs. Yeah, that'll be a good match. But with every time, like, a new team has a new manager, they seem to step up, don't they? And try harder. So it might be harder for United to break through. But City got Fulham, so that's easy, isn't it? Really, I think City will smash Fulham. But then again, though, Mitrovic, I mean, he's been playing well for Fulham. He's been scoring quite a few goals, and they do play some good football. But I think City will have too much for them. That guy, Garnacho is something. Who's Garnacho? Is he at United? Is that a new signing for United? Is it? Because I'm trying to. I know United's supposed to have signed someone, but I can't think who it is.
He didn't quite get the
Mitrovic's class, yeah.
Enough. The initial red, so he had to really force that.
I'm not sure who he is. Have you heard about PK? He's retired, completely retired.
Really careful as he can be. With
the young winger. Yeah, the young winger, yeah. He's retired now, PK. How mad's that? PK's retired, Iniesta's gone, Xavi's gone. I mean, it's like the whole of like the Barcelona, the old Barcelona, it's just gone. There's no one left, is there, really? It's good during the week. Oh, okay. Yeah, but I don't know why he's quit though. Whether he could have gone like to a, like MLS, gone to for it. Yeah, gone to a team where he could. David Villa, yeah. Oh right, David Villa was going as well. What?
10 minutes there and
Why so much? What are you on about? The fuck are you on about, you dickhead? I don't know. What? I mean, what planks are they, these people? You know, we're having a chat, having a conversation. You know, we're having a chill out, and then you get idiots like that coming. It's the same old shit, but, you know, it's just stupidity, you know, they just really don't have anything between their ears to you know, what a tit. What a twat. So it's just going to be a constant thing with that idiot anyway, because he's just a numpty. Yeah, absolutely. Got nothing else better to do. Well, if I'm older than your dad, you should have more respect for other people than you tit. Obviously, your dad isn't doing a good job then, is he?
I think that's the thing about all those junior events I mentioned. You learn to respect your opponents, but you also learn to respect the game.
So yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to the football tomorrow. Just chilled out tonight, and I'm a bit surprised. I thought he might have gone to for a last payday MLS or something, because they usually do that, don't they? These players that have been playing for such a long time, they usually go and do play for one more team, just to have one more payday, just to enjoy the football without any pressure. And they usually do that, to be honest. But surprised really. Not sure on the England team for the World Cup. I'm not sure about who's going to be going, who's going to be fit, who's not. Who's not fit. I know there's a couple of players that probably will not be able to make it because Chilwell's injured. You got Saka who's got a knock. Who else? I think who's the midfielder for Man City? The England one that came from Leeds. Yeah, Reece James is out. Yeah, Messi may be going to MLS. That'd be a good shout. Calvin Phillips. That's it. Calvin Phillips.
Relieved to see that
we'll find the squad out on the 10th. Yeah. So, I mean, he's a big player. Yeah, he's a big player. In my eyes, he's probably one of the best midfielders we've got because, his passing ability. And he's like a mini Kante, if that makes sense. He's always on the go. He never stops. But I'm surprised with Kante this year. He's not really shown much, is he, this year for Chelsea? So that's a surprise. Liverpool's been a massive surprise. I know they've got a load of injuries, but still a massive surprise, though, where they are in the league. No, or Walker. Well, there's one bonus to that, though, with Walker not being fit. There is a bonus to that because with Kieran Trippier playing so well for Newcastle, the free kicks he's scoring, the crossing ability, his defending is outstanding. I mean, what a player. So really, you can't really not take him because, like I say, with Kyle Walker not being fit and Chilwell as well, it's going to be like we've got cover for those positions. But would you prefer Kyle Walker because of his pace? He's able to get back quicker. They are playing better in Champions League, yeah, Liverpool. I think because of the amount of injuries that Liverpool have got, I think that he is world class, yeah. And I think the amount of injuries that Liverpool have got, that's the main reason why he's, that they're struggling. But that happened before.
professional players themselves, some of them.
You know, that happened before. So they came through it, and then the following year they won the league, didn't they? So
that side of the game.
But yeah, I mean, Kyle Walker is, I'd say he's proven himself no end of times for England. He's playing for a top class team with great players around him. He's proven all the time for England. But I think with Kieran Trippier, the way he's playing, you can't really not take him. I think he's a must. Foden, he's been playing outstanding, but then again, he's got players around him to help him, you know, to get the best out of him.
Look at all the top players in the game. It's a club that you have to join.
I mean, you got Foden, who's playing absolutely brilliant at the moment. Sterling, I don't know about Sterling, to be honest, because since he's left City and gone to Chelsea, it hasn't really been the same player.
And going forward, actually, you know, Chelsea and Tottenham, fantastic.
Sterling would be good because, all right. Well, see, he might be playing okay for England if he gets into the England squad, but I don't think he'll be a first choice. I think. I mean, there's a couple of players I would take. I would have. Hold on, let me see if I can. It's because I'm on my phone and I ain't got my.
Trump said, you know, the obvious one, but you can't go out into a match against them and think, right, okay, I'm just going to try and blow them off the table. They don't allow you that freedom. It's as simple as that.
Hold on, let me see if I can do it. I'll see if I can do it.
Well, Mark Selby might consider moving his chair to that old cushion because he's playing every shot from there right now.
Not my phone anyway. So yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it because of the, you know, it's got to be very passionate. I am with it when it comes to England.
There's room for two,
you know, our country. Doesn't matter whether it's Euros, whether it's a friendly, whether it's. I'm always passionate about it. That's something that will stay with me. Just click on his name and ban him. Yeah, the ones that are I'm able to, yeah, MJ, if you're able to do that, just click on his name or Joe, please. Hi, mate. You all right, buddy? That would be great. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, it's something that, you know, when it comes to your national team, you're always passionate about it no matter what. The back four, I mean, I really don't want Maguire to go because of how he's performed for United and the way it's kind of like a desperation, really. But we haven't really got many outstanding central defenders. I think that's another thing that will cost us, I think, is that our central defence. We've got Mings who really isn't like isn't really top class. You've got Stones who's injured, who doesn't really play, but also is good for England. But you got Dyer from Tottenham, who used to be a midfielder, but he's been playing defence.
Okay, no, Joe's been.
So there's a couple of things, but you know, I think that will be our biggest problem is the defence. I think that would be definitely the biggest problem would be the defence, no doubt about it. Because midfield and the forwards would like just sort itself out anyway. I think the central defence would be an issue. Goalkeeper-wise, that's a difficult one because although we've got, the same one that plays for Everton, Pickford, and also you've got Henderson, who's done okay, but he hasn't got the best team behind him to help him out anyway. There's not a real great choice, really, for goalkeepers. The one that plays for Arsenal, he's done quite well. I think he'd be a great choice to take. Whether he'll be allowed to play as the main goalkeeper, because, like I say, he's the one that's been the most outstanding. You can't have to go because he's bloody Spanish, so that's out the window. So you can't put him into the England team, which I'd take. If he was English, I'd say he's the best goalkeeper because he's been playing outstanding for the last, this year so far. He's been playing outstanding. He's had a couple of blips, but most of the time, high percentage, he's been playing outstanding. So there's a few players I wish would have been English. Unfortunately, we haven't got. Rice would be. Rice would be definitely the one. Oh, cheers, mate. Thank you. So I'm just getting the chat back to normal. Bellingham and Foden played midfield, right? Ramsdale from Arsenal, that's the one, yeah.
This shouldn't really be a problem because the three Reds now that are in the open is all he's going to need. Providing, of course, he stays on pink and black, which I expect him to.
Bellingham is coming to City next year, not Liverpool. Liverpool won't be able to afford him. He'll be in midfield with Bellingham and Foden. Oh, okay. Rice has played well, isn't he, for West Ham, but he normally does anyway. He's their main man, really, isn't he? Because he's captain.
22.
So who would you put, if you had a choice of central defenders to put in the England team, who would you choose? Who would you actually choose for central defenders? Who would you actually choose? Because I think that's quite a difficult position, really, to choose. I can't really tell who's been superb in their teams. That's English, who's had a fantastic season so far.
31. And now he needs this black.
Yeah, but Stones. Yeah, but Stones hasn't really. He hasn't played, has he? Not really.
Could have problems tonight.
I don't know whether he's injured as well. Because I haven't seen him play.
Okay.
And if he does play, I haven't seen him play much.
One snooker needed. 38. That's, of course, dangerous territory.
So if you had a choice of defenders, who would you have? Who would probably play, though, Craig, as he's been back for City the last few games, and he's been okay. Who else would you have then in central defence? Who else would you have? Who else would you actually have? Because that's another difficult thing. You can't just have one. Well, unless you play three, but most of the time you will play four at the back. Because not all the time you're able to play three because of the pressure of other teams. Tomori. Yeah, good shout. Has he been a proven defender this year though? Has he actually proved himself in the team? Has he played well? Has he earned the right to play for England for the World Cup? I think that in itself is a decision, really.
Yeah, the other thing is he looks hungry
47.
through a period in his career, isn't he? Just of, the last, whatever, 10 months or a year, we lost a wee bit of interest now and again, but that's okay to
More likely Stones and Maguire.
like.
Well, I know Maguire's played more games than all of them put together, to be honest. But he hasn't been anywhere near like great, to be honest.
Well, 96% pot success, 93% safety.
Tomorrow is good. England. Tomorrow.
In the first semi-final here, by 2 frames to 1.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow plays in the Serie A.
Trust a true.
That's funny. Oh, you gotta laugh at that. It's funny. I know you meant tomorrow though, but tomorrow is good. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. Oh, it's funny. That was funny. So yeah, I've been in bed most of the day, like just completely drained, shattered. So who else would you pick? I tell you what, guys, why don't you type in the team that you think that's going to go to the World Cup? Who's going to represent England? Who do you think's going to be the first 11 on the pitch that Southgate is going to pick? So let's see your chosen 11. Let's see your choice. Who you think the first 11? And let's see that, if you all do it, then we can kind of like see what people's opinions are in different picks of what you think. So, let's see what 11 players that you think will start for England in the World Cup in their first match. So I think that'd be a good idea. You can all do it. So if you type it in a message, and then we can, we can see what people's opinions are. It'd be good to see what people think. I still think, on a positive note, that Trippier will start because of the injuries. Is Alanga English? Alanga, is he English? I don't know if he's English or not. Doesn't sound an English name, does it, Alanga? Maybe. Sausage fingers. Joe. Yeah, so I don't know whether he's English or not. I can't think if he is or not. I know the guy from Arsenal, the young kid, the one that missed the penalty in Euros. I think he would start if he was fit, but he may not be going because. But then again, he might be playing for Arsenal this week. I think he might be. There's a bit of a doubt with Haaland, but I think he'll go anyway. I think he's only got a little knock, so.
Alan Lewis. Shots on.
Sterling, Kane. Well, Kane will go because it'll be captain, I think.
Like Mark to play from there.
You know, Kane will definitely be going because he's going to be the captain anyway. And he's been scoring goals. You know, he ain't been playing bad. But I still don't know about Sterling though, because I don't think he's had a great season so far. I know it's early days, but I don't think he's had a great season. You know, I think I still say that he should have stayed at City. Most definitely should have stayed at City because he's just like, I don't think he's been himself really at Chelsea. I don't think he's been that player that he was at City. I think he's scored a lot more goals at City, but then again, you know, you look at the players surrounding him, you know.
Yeah, it's just one you just.
I just feel like
Of course, but he's got his hand on the table, saying not
Michael Antonio.
Not just that, he clearly on top.
Michael Antonio. That's hit and miss. That's hit and miss. That's hit and miss, to be honest. I'll tell you what, who I think will be a great asset for England, and he's been playing outstanding for Brentford. The striker from Brentford, I think he would be a massive, brilliant choice if there was a chance for him to go, because he's played absolutely superb for Brentford.
Yeah, that was a horrible shot to be faced with.
I think he'd be a great choice, to be honest.
Middle of the cue ball. See, it's freeze out time at the minute for Mark. This is where Judd's got to pounce and press home the advantage.
I think you know. Yeah, the striker from Brentford. Yeah, I can't think of his bloody name, but he's just been absolutely superb for him, hasn't he? Marvin Tony, is it?
Keep the red over the
I think so, guys.
Then it's black and the red above it.
Yeah, it could be that one. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And an angle to go into the bunch off the next black, with the guarantee of the one that's over the corner.
I started foot chumps early and raged like mad, mate. Ivan Tony, that's the one, yes. I reckon he'd be a great choice. I think he'll definitely be going. I think he would go. If he don't go, I think it would be a massive,
Hopefully.
you know, disappointment really, because he deserves his chance. He's played absolutely superb for the whole season so far.
Putting a final on it, so still work to do.
No, I won't be. I'm not. Yeah, I know. I just I haven't been my normal self, and to be honest, with the way that FIFA is, I'm not really that fussed about it. To be honest, I've kind of like given up on the game. It's just, I mean, I watch other people play it on on YouTube, you know, other streamers, and they seem to have the same situation where it's just kick-off goals a lot, and you know, a lot of stupidity. But the point which I've made, and I've made it completely from the beginning, is that there's just too many. There's too many people buying coins. There's too many people doing glitches on it, you know, and it's just ruining all the experience. It's not a fun game anymore. It's not enjoyable by any stretch. It's just win, 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 win. You know, there's no middle ground in the game at all. It's just win at all cost attitude, and you know, that's something that really deters me from wanting to play it. I just don't want to play it. Am I out this weekend? I don't know, because like I say, I'm not feeling 100% anyway, so I don't know. I might not. Yeah, I mean, like, I mean, I've known Gaz for quite a number of years. He used to pop in my streams right at the beginning of, I think it was 2017 when Foot Champs first started, and he used to pop in my streams and that, and he used to enjoy it and what have you, but I've never known him to do that, and I like I say, it is a shame that he's gone down that route. I understand that he wants to try and make his content as best as possible, but and be promoted as well. But on the other hand, though, it's the side, it's that side of things where he's giving people the opportunity to cheat.
One advantage is going to give a great man in the chair much to ponder.
And that it's like, well, you can buy all these coins. No matter how many you buy, you can just go and buy your team without playing a single game. And for me, what is the whole point of buying the game if you're just going to buy the team that you want straight away without working hard? Yes, you might have that advantage over everybody else, but it shouldn't be like you're getting the advantage. You should be on the same level as everybody else. Everyone should be equal, and everybody should be trying the hardest to build a team from scratch. Not just go by, I don't know how much money you have to do or whatever it is, to go and spend all this money on buying a set load of coins just to go and buy your team straight away without working hard for it. So that's my opinion on it. It's kind of cheating because it's not a level playing field. If you're doing something that's giving you the advantage of somebody else from the start, then it's not a level playing field. And in that respect, it is kind of cheating. That's like saying, well, you're going into a boxing match, but you've taken, I don't know, whatever it is you've taken, to give you the advantage, to give you, more energy.
Well, this is really impressive stuff from Judd Trump.
More energy, I don't know, you're able to hit harder than your opponent, or, you've took something which is giving you the advantage over your opponent. So you're not being on the same level. So it's the same with anything. So whether it's sport, whether it's how was your day today? In 10 words or less.
What Selby really needs when they come back after the interval is to get in early in the frame and start doing some
just I wouldn't say great, I wouldn't say bad, but I wouldn't say great either. So that's my opinion on it, and I think if anybody has a advantage over somebody else without working hard towards something, that doesn't make you a better player. It just makes you that you cheated in some way to gain that that advantage. All right, was there? So when you come to like the rules and regulations of FIFA itself, it states in the in the law of what they tell you what you can and can't do. So, for instance, if you look in their description of the rules, you're not allowed to buy coins, you're not allowed to do glitches, you're not allowed to cheat. So, theoretically, all these people have done that. And when you look at right at the start of FIFA anyway, you've seen all these people with all these mad teams, and that gives you the impression, that gives you that state of mind straight from the beginning, that people have actually cheated from the very start to gain the advantage over you. That's not giving them, that's not making them like an equal opportunity, is it? That's like saying you're going into into a 100-meter dash, but somebody's tied your legs together so you can't run. Do you see what I mean? I wouldn't get upset about FIFA and cheats, mate. Have a beer and let yourself go. Yeah, I'm alright. I'm just not bothered with FIFA. I'm just not bothered about it anymore because, like I say, it's just. I wait till right at the end when it's all done and dusted and see if the 8510 comes out and then just do that. To be honest. But you know, I mean, Call of Duty's alright. I've got a card. I don't know. I'm not in the right mindset really to do any like proper streaming at the minute. You know, so just chilling really. Just try and get myself right and you know, better and feeling better in myself, kind of thing. Get myself back on track and you know. That's basically what I'm doing, really. But, you know, like I say, with the sport, the football and everything else, you know, it gives you something else to do, doesn't it? But definitely looking forward to the World Cup, though. That's going to be mad, that is. So, I might do a live stream on watching England play. But I haven't worked out how to do the that thing yet. Still don't know what I'm doing with it. Just watching the snooker, relaxing, really, getting myself back into some kind of a good way. Yeah, everything's just too bloody complicated. I don't know why they just can't make something more simple. You know, it'd be good to be able to do it because then, like, if people are doing it and doing stuff, I'll be able to connect and open people's packs and stuff. But I ain't got a clue what to do, to be honest. I wish they made things more simpler. So it's got adverts on at the minute, watching snooker. But yeah, honestly, I've watched a few things on YouTube about like the England and that, and like past matches, and it gets you excited, doesn't it? Gets you excited, gets you into that feeling and getting ready for it, the big games, and you know. I'm not 100% sure on Brazil, to be honest, because, I mean, Neymar hasn't really been great, has he? To be honest. You've got Jesus, who's played really well for Arsenal. He's been scoring goals. Alisson for Liverpool, he'll be in nets because he's Brazilian. Or Edison, to be honest. Edison, that's a good shout, isn't it? Edison, I don't know. Who do you reckon would be? Brazil are in trouble, probably. Well, if you look at Allison and Edison, David Luiz would be good in defence. David Luiz. I don't know, because, I mean, he's playing for Marseille, isn't he, now? He was at Chelsea, was at Arsenal, now he's at Marseille. League One. If you look at it, that division, that league, isn't exactly the best league, is it? You've only got a couple of teams, really. It's like the Scottish league. There's only 2 teams in that. And with the Spanish league, you got Barcelona and Real Madrid, or you got, probably one other team to challenge. And then you got, like, the Bundesliga. Excuse me. Bayern Munich always, beats everybody, and, you got Borussia Dortmund pushing. So it's not like the best, you ain't got, like, the best leagues, really. And I think the only league that I would say is the closest, that gives, like, more excitement, is the Premier League. Because if you look at all the other leagues, they've only got a couple of teams that actually fight for the title. So.
First, and that was Mark Selby 1-1, wasn't it, Ken?
Yeah, and then in the next round, this was the frame that sort of went on.
I don't know, it's a strange one, isn't it? Well, I mean, France is going to be a team to reckon with, I think. France is going to be a real good team to. You got Mbappe who's playing really well. I think France will be a good shout this year. I don't know who else really would be any good. Who would be a challenge? I mean, I don't know about Germany. I'm not sure about them at the minute. I'm not sure how they're going to cope. I don't know how good they are.
This is a horrible shot from Mark. He doesn't have all he's using a lot of left.
I think if we play to our full strength, I think if we put our first strongest 11 out and keep it that way, if we play well, keep the team instead of swapping and changing. But if we win the group straight away, then put like all the players in that can, that can like have a bit of a run around to keep the fitness going. But we got to start well. We got to win the league comfortably. Dybala and Messi. Nah, I mean Messi's. I wouldn't say Argentina are anything to worry about anymore at the moment. To be honest, I don't think they're as strong as what they used to be. Argentina, I don't think that they are.
As Stephen said, he's got to get his break building boots on. He hasn't, high break towards the field. It's not like him at all. He has to start off very fast in the second half of this match. On the other side of the break, we'll get the conclusion of this one, our first semi-final in the Champion of Champions.
But it's nice to chat with you all. It's nice to have a little conversation and just a chill out conversation. It really is. It's great. How we chat about the football, about World Cup and different things. What about Belgium? Belgium, I mean, you've got, you've got, De Bruyne. I'm not sure about the defence, though. because, like, as you know, that some of the defenders have got quite old and not the normal. You got Lukaku. I mean, he's still good. Don't get me wrong, he's still good. You got Mertens. There is a few players there that can cause you, aggro. I mean, I wouldn't say they're the strongest at the moment either, because like some of their players are quite old now, but past it, they're not the same as it was. But like I say, any team really, in a way, is going to be difficult to play against, no doubt about it, because everybody's going to have their own strategy. They're going to put players behind the ball. They're going to make it difficult to break down. They're going to try and make it as difficult as possible. That they're not going to make it as easy for you. Not every team's going to be completely attacking and wanting to score loads of goals, because like some of the teams are not strong enough to cope with that. So, some of the teams ain't got the ability to do that. I don't know. It's going to be a mixed World Cup. I think there's going to be quite a few surprises. Because, like I say, with the way that the leagues are going, where people are going to play, I don't think the World Cup is going to be like dominant by one or two teams. I think it's going to be closer than what you think. I mean, Italy. They're going to be a reckon with as well, but I mean they're not in it, so Italy didn't qualify. So it's weird. It's going to be weird without them being in it. Even Italy have had their problems, because like a couple of the players that used to play that was in the Euros have retired, and of course like they're not in the World Cup, so Italy are rebuilding. But that's a weird kind of thing to witness, that Italy are not in the World Cup. That's going to be strange to see. Spain, there's only a few players really. So if you look through each team, there's not a team that's above, like say, that team's going to definitely get through easily without any complications or not struggle. Because if you look at Brazil, Neymar's not really performed that well. He hasn't really had a great season. Well, he hasn't had the best of a couple of seasons, to be honest. He's been up his own arse. He ran our clear favourites. Cheating bastards. I think the only team I'd say slight favourites, just slightly, would be France, really, just because of they've got more players to that are a bit more ability on the ball. But then again, I mean, England are not. We're not a team that's just gonna like lay down and die, are we? And it's a bit like any other team. They're gonna go out there and do the absolute best. So let's just hope and and pray that England do well. It'd be nice to see England do well in the World Cup. Like I say, we did well in the Euros. We got to the final, which is an outstanding achievement, even though that we didn't win it, but we got to the final. And, we beat Germany on the way to that as well, which is great. So we got a lot to look up to as well, because as you know, England women team, they won theirs. No, that they won their Euros, so why can't the men do it? Yes, you might say, well, it's women's football, and it's not as strong as men. It's not as physical. But even the women went into tackles, but they didn't roll around for half an hour. They got up and got on with it. But I see your point of view. If you're thinking, well, it's not as strong, I do get that. But like I said, that should be the encouragement for the England team, men's England team, to say, right, this is what the women did. Let's see if we can, do exactly the same. I think it'd be brilliant if I could. You prefer the men's... Yeah, I mean, I can understand that. You prefer the men's football to the women's. I mean, there's a bit... if you think about it, it hasn't been that bigger promoted for the women's team, has it? Has it always been? Because it's always been promoted for the men's England team. I mean, the men's football. It's always been that above the women, because not many women played football, but they until the last, I don't know, 5 or 6 years. It's not been like as widespread. And I think because of what the England teams have been doing, that's the reason why it's been widespread more, because of the national team. The women's football have got Super League. Now, we stopped that, didn't we? Because we didn't want it to ruin the enjoyment for the lower teams. It'd take the money away from all the lower teams. And of course, when you got the Super League, you can't get demoted. So that's going to, take away the promotion from Division 1, the Championship to the Premiership. But the women's team haven't got that. It's just basically, you got the Super League and, but that's the way it is, I'm afraid. That's the way it is. Well, anyway, guys, thank you very much for joining. I hope you enjoyed the chat. It's been fun. We've discussed a few things, and it's nice to see you all join up again. But yeah, hopefully we'll do another one of these, and it's been intriguing just to see and having a chat and just listening to each other, what we're saying, and it's good fun. Well, anyway, guys, I'll see you all probably tomorrow at some point. We'll have a chat about the football, who's playing, who ain't, and so forth, and we'll see how it goes. Anyway, have a good night. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and have a good weekend, guys, and stay safe, be good, and see you soon. Bye for now. Peace.